All right, here we go with part 3 of the Chester drawer build. In part 3, I'll be doing the drawers and finishing everything up, such as stain and everything. And let me just tell you that a lot of the footage that's inside the closet is so cramped and everything that I didn't get a lot of footage from in there. It was just too cramped. Here I am, I'm cutting the plywood down to size to get the drawers. And here I'm doing a test cut on the dado. Make sure I'm getting it just to the right size so that the bottom will fit into it. And now I'm going to cut that dado on all sides. Now I'm going to put the drawers together, going up the sides. Clamp it up so that I can use the pin nailer. And done with that drawer and putting it over there with the other 7 drawers. So it's a total of 8 drawers I'll have. So when I resawed this red oak, it was under a lot of stress. So once I resawed it, it really just cupped on me. And so what I'm doing now is I'm making some cawls and I'm putting some tape on the cawls so that when I place them across the boards, they're not going to stick. And that's going to help with these boards staying straight since they're under all that stress. Gluing up the boards. And this will be forming the top of the Chester drawers. You can kind of see down at that end where they're kind of bowing up somewhat. And you can see it all clamped up with the cawls and all the clamps. Here I'm going to square up the ends of the top. And I'm just doing a very slight round over just to break the edges. Here's a little bit of the footage that I got from inside the closet. And I'm going to be using Undermount drawer slides. So I am gluing this to the back so that the Undermount slides will have something to I can screw to on the back, since I didn't use a full panel on the back. And like I said, sorry that the view is not great, but this is about the best I could do cramped in that closet. And unfortunately, I had to put the carcass inside the closet before I even put the face frame on, because I almost made it too big to fit through the door. I'm using that piece of plywood there. It's a 3/4 inch piece of plywood as a spacer, so I can get it just right. And now I'm going to pre-drill and then screw in these undermount drawer slides. And this is the piece for the undermount slides that goes on the drawer itself. And if anybody's really paying attention, yes, that is on wrong. But I did go back and fix it. Just didn't get it on camera. And now I am using pocket holes to make the drawer front frames. And I'll be using 1/2 inch plywood to go in the center, as you'll see in a moment. And just putting them together now. I use those clamps there to keep everything secure, because when you're using pocket holes, if you don't, everything has a tendency to move on you. Over at my router table now, and I put in a rabbet on the back side of this frame, and that's where the 1/2 inch panel will go. And rather than square that rabbet up on the back of that face frame, I'm just going to use the sander here to round it over. And as you can see, perfect fit. And that's how the front will look. Applying just a small amount of glue here to glue that panel inside. Then I'll use the clamps to make sure it's secured in there. And here I am putting the drawer faces on, and I'm using that piece of 1/2 inch plywood there to get the amount of overhang I need, and this will make it easier for lining up the other drawers, as you can see right there, lined up perfectly, and that way it's consistent. Like I said, again, it's extremely cramped in that closet. And I'm just pre-drilling for some screws so I can screw on the face frame. And I did have to cut those pocket hole screws because they were a little bit long. And I didn't get any footage of staining or putting the hardware on, but I'm about to show you the finished product right here. I feel like it came out pretty nice. And if you enjoyed the video, please like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.